There was a coal miner whom G. Campbell Morgan was talking to, and this coal miner couldn't understand God's righteousness and how it could be a free gift. And he asked G. Campbell Morgan, he said, and G. Campbell Morgan was a very famous pastor in the 1800s. He asked him, isn't there something that I have to do on my part to meet God halfway? And because it made no sense to him. And G. Campbell Morgan was talking to him out near the mine, and he said, well, how did you get down into the mine today? And the man said, well, I got down by the elevator. And G. Campbell Morgan said, well, how much did that elevator cost you? He said, well, it didn't cost me anything. But it cost somebody a lot to put that elevator in. You know, salvation is a free gift, but it costs a lot. It cost God His very Son. So it's not trite, it's not cheap. It is the most expensive gift that you've ever been offered in your life. But it's offered without cost to you, other than faith. Surrendering your life, which your life is filled with sin anyway. It's no big bargain for God. But you have to give it. You have to receive Jesus Christ in your life as your Lord and Savior. That word for redemption is all through the Bible. It is a very neat word. The word that Paul uses here is a word that is the word agora. It comes from the root of the word agora. And agora was a slave market. So the idea behind this word redemption is as if you went to the seediest part of town and you came to this auction block surrounded by these ugly, horrible slave traders. And there you are up on that auction block. And the right to your life is owned by sin. Sin owns you. It calls a shot. And there you are up on the auction block, and no bidder can match the price that sin wants. And Jesus Christ works through that crowd, steps up, pays the purchase price, and takes you out of there. He was the only one that could afford it. The only one that could pay it. And that's what salvation is. That's what Paul is saying, that Jesus Christ came down to this world where sin was, the seedy place of the universe. He stepped into humanity. He stepped in to where our need could be purchased. And He saw us, nothing in us that was worth purchasing, but He loved us and cared for us so much that He paid the purchase price, which was His own blood.